It is 28th of March 2022. This is the Nile cast on West Nile Television. My name is Dennis Oringi. The multi-billion Padrombu Seed Secondary School in Koboko District, the work came to a standstill because the contractor cannot be seen at the site. In these reports compiled by Emmanuel Agele, the stakeholders in the district are demanding for the contractor to surface at the construction site for the projects that are being undertaken at the Seed Secondary School are brought to completion.
In the financial year 2020 and 2021, Padrombu Seed Secondary School received over 1 billion Ugandan shillings from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Education and Sports under the program U-Gift for the construction of a multipurpose hall, an ICT laboratory, library block, teachers' houses, playground, and water installation. The deputy head teacher of the school, Chandigarh James Francesco, expresses the challenges they have encountered due to the delays made by the contractor and requested the project to be given to any other contractor if Achoro United Traders Limited cannot commit to the agreement.
Due to the backlog of the contractor, up to now, the program is not yet complete. So we have so many challenges, especially from the contractor. One, supply of the materials has become a problem to the contractor. And even those casual laborers who were working around, they were not paid. Even others went with the paints, like wiring is not yet done. And the supply of the furniture, he has not yet fulfilled. In the teachers' houses, the painting is not yet done, and the leveling of the compound is not yet done. The football field is only leveled, but planting of the paspalam is not yet done, and even demarcating, putting some kind of perimeter on those structures is not yet done. We have shortage with the classrooms. That is one of the challenges that we are meeting, and coupled with that, of course, the number of desks. As I talk now, we are using the laboratory, one of the sections, as a classroom for the senior force. So these are some of the challenges that we have faced with the contractor, and up to now, almost 1 month, he has not surfaced on ground. And I was able to receive some visitors from the Ministry of Education, especially in the planning section, and they gave us assurance that they are coming to commission these buildings in May. And I don't know how far that statement is. We are yet to get and know from the CAO and the DEO, as the structures are not yet completed. My appeal to the district and the stakeholders at large is that this contract was signed in the ministry, and the control for the project has become very difficult. My request is, let the district speed up. If it means going to the court, getting a court injunction, so that at least the contract can be given to another willing person and complete the project.
The district education officer, Waidragam Lai, says the project is directly implemented by Ministry of Education and Sports, and Koboko District Local Government is tasked to supervise the project.
Then government went for an external advert which was put, and then we got Achoro United, which applied as a contractor with the other contractors, and this through the evaluation process in Gulu. Achoro was given the contract by the Ministry of Education and Sports, and later Koboko District Local Government signed now an agreement with the Achoro United. Achoro United was given the whole of this lot, a school in Maracha, a school in Yumbe, Koboko, Moyo, and Ajuman. They were given 5 sites to a tune of 10-point-something billion. For Koboko, it was 1.6 billion. And the 1.6 billion included the construction of an ICT block, the furniture in the ICT. Then we have administrative, not administrative block, multipurpose hall with the furniture. 3 units of teachers' houses, and then we have 3 units of the teachers' kitchens, then the latrines and the teachers' side. Then we have play fields for boys and girls. All that totaled to 1.6 billion. This project was actually intended to run for 18 months, where the contract ended on the 10th of April 2021. That was the duration of the 18 months, which ended on the 10th of April 2021. Achoro United, the MD, requested for an extension, which extension was granted up to 31st of December 2021. He could not complete the work. Actually, if you look at the extension up to 2021, that means it has gone beyond the 18 months. With the interventions of Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance, Koboko District Local Government, the contractor has been talked to complete the work within the extension period he requested, which he has not done. Even all the projects in the 5 districts of Koboko, Yumbe, Moyo, Ajumani, they are not completed. This is not completed. The contractor is too slow in the process of doing the work. A lot of letters have been written to him from the district and meetings, the Ministry of Education, where the contractor accepted to abide by and do the work within a short period of time. He did not do. This is like pulling a cow to drink water, but the cow could not drink. You try, even you beat, the cow takes its own time. And this is an exotic bidding. We expected a step be taken on him. And the step includes the stakeholders of Koboko and the stakeholders of the Ministry of Education and local government and the other districts. We were called for a meeting in Kampala on the 22nd of January. The contractor accepted to do the work within 4 months. The 4 months is going to end by the end of April. He was given another extension until the end of April. And right now in Padombu, we are at the level of 95% of the work. If you continue and speed up the process of the work will come to an end very soon, and then it can be commissioned maybe in May or June.
However, after a very long struggle trying to link up with Achoro United Traders Limited, this is what they have to say.
I don't know, I don't feel over the phone.
So, could there be any possibility where we meet and talk about it?
I said, over the phone, I can't talk to you.
That is why I'm asking, is it possible for us to meet and we talk?
Yes.
Where and when?
When I'm free.
Achoro United Traders Limited was contracted to undertake the project that is over 10 billion Ugandan shillings in 5 seed schools in Western sub-region, with only Padrombo Seed Secondary School at 97% to completion. Now the question remains, with the project incomplete, delayed, and the contractor not seen on site, how long will it take for the 5 projects to be completed? Reporting for West Nile TV, I am Emmanuel Agele.
The Arua Diocese Youth Catholic Students Movement, in partnership with Youth Apostolate of the Diocese, have been able to hold a youth outreach program through music, dance, and drama. As in these reports compiled by Christine Okimoriga, the students are advocating for end to the strikes that are being witnessed in the different schools we have in the region.
At Ediofe Youth Center, the youth leaders, in partnership with the Youth Apostolate, held a youth outreach program to educate the youth about the impact of COVID-19 on learners through music, dance, and drama activities. The assistant youth leader of Arua Catholic Diocese stated that this activity is meant to educate the youth about the impact of teenage pregnancies and COVID-19.
The leaders, as the youth office, this is actually our outreach to the young people, the whole world. We have very many programs which are planned for these young people. So now, to me, I am just too excited because I know we have girls, we have boys. This message is going to go out. Like for the case of teenage pregnancy, these are actually the victims. These are the victims. So since they're involved in a drama, we normally at the end, we tell them, you people, you go and inform other colleagues there outside there that early pregnancy is not good. Let us leave it. We have still future. Let us first do classwork and then we shall have other things later. So that is about teenage pregnancy. Now for COVID-19, we know COVID-19 started like a joke, but now it is real. So now we are saying, let us not blame now COVID-19. Because if we are going to blame COVID-19, how many years are we going to live blaming COVID-19? Let us sit down, let us do something. Let us revive from the from the effect of COVID-19. So since the government has opened for us the schools, we say to the young people, please go to school, sit down and read something. This one can change your life, but these other things cannot change your life.
The diocesan youth chaplain of Arua Catholic Diocese stated the purpose of this program is to educate and change the lives of young people.
The YC's Music, Dance and Drama, it is an annual activity. It's one of the activities for the young people. It takes place every year. It is organized by the youth office, but under the umbrella of the YCS, which is one of the youth groups under the Youth Apostolate. This is a program. It is not a competition, but it is an outreach program by the youth office to educate the youth, to change the life of the young people, to communicate some things to young people, to educate the young people. So how do we reach the young people? One of the things through which we reach the young people is through drama and music. Knowing that they love things like music, drama. Another would be games and sports. But as of now, we are starting with music, dance and drama. This is just a program by the youth office to educate the young people, to reach out to the young people. It is supposed to be a program for all the schools in the Arua Diocese, but looking at the area, the diocese is so big and there are many schools. So usually, schools which are within our reach here, they come and participate in this event here. So far today, we have about 10 schools already present here. Our target was to have around 30 schools. But of course, some have also communicated to us they are unable to come for this event because of other reasons. But those who are present, schools already present here, there are about 10. There are some still who are coming on the way. At the end of the day, we're expecting about 15 schools to be present here.
10 schools were in attendance and participated in the Youth Catholic Students Movement music, dance and drama activities. Reporting for West Nile Television, I am Okumuringa Christine.
The students from West Nile sub-region who are studying at Makerere University are demanding for the members of parliament to raise the matter concerning the strikes on the floor of parliament. The students are castigating the members of parliament from West Nile sub-region for failing to raise matter of national importance on the floor of parliament regarding the different strikes that were witnessed in different schools in the region, as in this report compiled by Emmanuel Agele.
Following the ongoing rampant strikes in West Nile schools that has led to the death of 2 students, destruction of school furniture and closure of over 20 secondary schools in the region, among others, the Council of Chairpersons of West Nile Students Associations at Makerere University have written a letter petitioning the legislators and the West Nile Parliamentary Caucus for failing to present the matters before floor of Parliament for government intervention.
We as a council, we've realized how terrible this issue has gone. I usually call it a wave that has swept over West Nile. So it has blown out of proportion. Now, as a committee, as a council, we sat down and we made proposals. We made so many proposals that we as a council alone cannot execute them very well without the support of other people. So the proposals are there, but then we need other stakeholders to come in play. For example, we are talking about the stakeholders at the district level. We are talking about the members of parliament that represent the West Nile Parliamentary Caucus. They should come in play and they help us to achieve this, because we believe this is not an issue that can be tackled single-handedly.
There is need for the students from West Nile at Makerere University and also other universities in this country to come together to respond to this matter with urgency. And 2, that the different stakeholders should be engaged and they should get on the path of action to contain these strike issues, to engage in robust investigations, and also to provide, in a long run, lasting and sustainable solutions to this issue of strikes. On the matter of intervention, as I've described earlier on, the Council drafted a concept paper describing in details the specifics of our actions we are going to take when we get on ground, describing in details even the budget of our intervention, and we hope to present this matter to the West Nile Parliamentary Caucus. In regards to that, the Council addressed a letter to the chairperson of West Nile Parliamentary Caucus, Honorable Songa Lawrence Bika, and the letter demanded an action to be taken by the different stakeholders, and part of the stakeholder community are the members of parliament. We believe they have a stake in this, despite the mandates of legislation, representation, oversight, budget reviews, and so on. We believe that as part of the stakeholder community, each and every stakeholder, including our members of parliament, must have a moral and social responsibility to intervene urgently in this matter and to help the council to execute the plan that has been drafted to address the issue of strikes. Because this is a matter of national importance.
We have written to the caucus because we believe they are our representative in the parliament, and also knowing that this issue will affect our education system, we want them to be on board. And them being on board means they can support us financially, they can connect us with the people who can support us, and make sure our reason of going there becomes success. We say it, if they fail to help us, We talked of alumni. We talked of our district leaders. We talked of people who are willing to support education system that we will approach. And we students will sacrifice, even though if we have received little, to go out, at least help our younger brothers.
When it comes, we are planning to work hand in hand with our local leaders and also other stakeholders to coordinate and conduct change campaigns and sensitization activities such as career talks. We can also do education programs and seminars. The purpose of doing this to change and to bring together the youths and the students in order to change their mindset about the strike.
And people are produced without knowing how to take care of the children. Find someone have around 7, 8 children and then 6 are girls.
The council has also requested for joint action, meeting and drive to meet the proprietors. Early this month, a number of schools in West Nile region went on strike over misunderstanding with school administrators, and this led to closure of 23 secondary schools and death of 2 students in the districts.
With those stories, we have come to the end of our newscast right here on West Nile Television. It has been a wonderful time having you right here for the Monday edition of the Nilecast on West Nile Television. My name is Dennis Oringi. Continue watching other programs that will be coming your way. Join me again tomorrow for the same